are back on another beautiful Monday. As I rode through the city, man, there's a lot of moping going around, but it's a beautiful day regardless. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining regardless of what happened way on the other side of the country, way in the Bay. Yesterday, or should I say the other day, whatever day you want to talk about, our Atlanta Falcons went all the way out to the Bay, boy, and had them boys ghost ride the whip on them. The 49ers and Kyle Shanahan beat our Atlanta Falcons 20-10, man. I'm going to let you just go ahead and get started, man. What are your thoughts about the game from our Atlanta Falcons versus those San Fran 49ers?
I blame it on coaching, and I blame it on coaching, and I blame it on coaching.
Okay.
First off, right before the half, man, it's unacceptable for us to throw out of the bounds and get the 10-second runoff and miss the field goal. Mm-hmm. You know, for whatever reason, you know, you can blame it on Michael Penix, but I blame it on Zach Robinson for the play call. Having everybody run deep, no one open, no one. I mean, that was unacceptable. Second off, we had a chance to kick the field goal to tie the game. Missed the field goal. I'm sorry. Went for it, didn't make it. Mm-hmm. Coaching. Lastly, on third and like 12 or 13, we got 10 men on the field. And they pass it to McCaffrey, get a first down. Mm-hmm. 10 men on the field on a crucial play to stop to get the ball back or to kick a field goal, go down and make a touchdown. Mm-hmm. I blame it on that. The defense, to me, man, we got gashed up the middle, but we still held a quarterback to under 200 yards. Still was in the game. I can't really blame it on the defense. We still was in the game. Mm-hmm. Our offense should have took advantage of San Francisco's weak defensive lineup, man. They had nothing but JV and high schoolers out there, man. They had free agents and trash out there, and they was balling like they was Hall of Famers out there, killing us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to call anybody JV and trash.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, man. Like they clearly were better players than us on the O-line. Clearly.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I blame it on. I mean, we got the number 2 offense in the game.
We had the number 2 offense.
It's not because of Zach Robinson, sir. It's not because of Zach, because he don't know how to play call. He don't know how to call plays, man.
Okay.
Like, his play calling to me is very suspect. It's not the end of the world. This was a tough game. It was at San Fran. It was against one of the geniuses of football, and Kyle Shanahan. He knows how to.
I agree.
He knows how to pick you apart. I mean, hey, Raheem was in his head, man. He said, "Frick it, I'm just gonna run the ball up the middle, between the tackles, man." Mm-hmm. Boy. Christian McCaffrey, that man is raw.
He is.
That man raw. Up the middle. Hey, Bijan don't do it like that. Bijan has his special qualities, but he can't run up the middle like that. Hold
on, man.
He don't do it like that up the middle.
Hold on, man.
Bijan more like juke you out your way, sideline. I mean, I'm not hating on Bijan, but dang, I got to give Christian McCaffrey his props, man. He was gashing Atlanta 7 yards a clip, bro.
And you think Christian McCaffrey running up the middle is just specific for Christian McCaffrey? You think it happened because that's Christian McCaffrey?
It was something they saw, a weakness in our defense.
Of course. Yeah. It's been happening all year.
Yeah, and so he saw it. He's like, all right, I'm just going to keep pushing that button because they couldn't pass.
It's been happening all year, but see, the thing is, we've been able to be strong on defense in other areas, so it hasn't reared its ugly head, as people like to say. But if you go back to the Tampa game, when they had success running the ball, they had success running the ball up the middle. When you go back to the Bills game, all they had to do was keep feeding James Cook. James Cook was getting 4 and 5 yards, almost a carry at one point, especially in the second half when they came out in the third quarter. They were running it right between the tackles. So it's something about our defense, and I think I can tell you why. We don't have a big space eater on the D-line. And this is not a knock on any of the guys, because we have some guys who I think are going to be really, really, really good players and who are really developing. But we don't have that anchor right now that's going to prevent. We don't have a Vita Vea type. But they don't grow on trees, right?
No.
But we don't have a Vita Vea type. And we are susceptible to runs up the middle. And Kyle Shanahan saw, you know what? Hey, guess what I'm going to do? I'm gonna run this ball up the middle. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run up the middle, but still with that, defense, like you said, defense still played well. Even with all that, defense held us in the game. Defense kept us in the game. You know who let us down in the game? Offense. Period, point blank. I mean, we can start with Zach Robinson, but finally, our right tackle, man, he got exposed. He got
beat. I mean, he had a bad game, but it wasn't.
Boy, man had a horrible game.
Bro, he gave up 1 sack.
Man, that man, dog, the Huff dude kept coming from his side all game, from his side. The dude they kept calling out on the broadcast, Huff, he made it out. That's how I know his name.
So let me ask you this, right? I was watching the game, and I kept seeing Bijan go. You know, Bijan got his little block where he just throw the shoulder off, helping off Jake Matthews. Why didn't they move Bijan to help Elijah?
They did.
That's coaching.
They did on one play.
Okay.
The dude beat Elijah. He got chipped by Bijan and still made the sack. So, you know, like, so at the end of the day, they made plays too, but I'm with you. I started with coaching, 10 men on the field and a crucial third down. Come on,
That's
man.
unacceptable, bro. Raheem, you better stop.
And then come on, look, let's talk about it even more.
Yeah.
Same drive. They had 12 men on the field that caused a penalty early. They had 12 men
Sure
who broke the
did.
huddle.
I forgot all about that.
Then they turn around later in the drive and we find out it was 10. Watching live, I didn't even know it happened. I didn't even know it happened live.
Bro, they called a 12 men before the line or before the snap of the ball. I've never seen that.
It's when you break the huddle.
Oh, when you break the huddle.
That's the penalty. You can be in there, but once the huddle breaks, 12 men on the field.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Something new.
Yeah, the huddle can't break. Once the huddle breaks, it is what it is. But man, last night, so we go back to discussions that we didn't have necessarily on the show, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, this is my partner right here. Our partner Doug. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I discussed this with Mario, but I definitely discussed it with my partner Swat, some other people. I said I was concerned about this game against the 49ers. Like, I said I was concerned about this game against the 49ers. And why is that? Because of coaching. When Doug asked me, we were at the Hawks event, and I said, man, I'm worried about the 49ers. And Doug said, why are you worried about the 49ers? What did I say? Do you remember what I said?
I forgot.
I said, because their coach is better than ours. That's exactly what I said. And I ain't just trying to crap on Coach Morris, but I just felt like they had an edge with Kyle Shanahan, and we had to go play on the road. And I got to get into the numbers because I saw Joe Patrick from 92.9 say something about the difference in Michael Penix's play on the road and at home. I need to dig into the numbers because he mentioned it. I need to dig into the numbers. Maybe Mario might know it. If not, I'm sure Mario could find it. But obviously there's a huge discrepancy, you know what I'm saying, between the way his numbers look on the road and the way they look at home.
That and then also talking about how he looks outdoors versus indoors inside of domes. That's something that came up recently too.
Well, outdoors, like we watched him. I mean, he played in Washington in unfavorable conditions. So I don't know. I'm gonna kind of go with. I think that he's gonna be able to be okay with that. But if it is a trend, I mean, it'll start to show up, and then as a player, you'll start to let it get into your mind. You know, so. Last night, man, it was one of those things where we had to go on the road. We have a young team. Defense kept us in it. We had opportunities to get a intentional grounding penalty right before half. That's unacceptable. And yeah, Zach could have maybe had somebody that they all should have been quick plays to just get close. Maybe Zach was just trying to go for the end zone, but he should have had somebody short that, okay, if that's not there, go ahead and get rid of it out of bounds. You can throw it over their head. But Penix, he got to know what's going on that. Like, and so the coach may not have called the right play, but I'm going to still lay it at the feet of our quarterback.
Yeah, no, I was going to go there next. Penix made some bad reads.
Yeah.
He made some bad reads. I'll let you go on.
Nah, go ahead.
There. I mean, it was a play, man. As I recall, I forgot what was the play. And they had a shot of the middle of the field, and I don't know if Penix threw it or ran it, but it was a guy, man, up the middle, wide open. No one was near him. And I mean, I'm not a NFL quarterback, so I don't know what the heat you go through and you're running and people coming at you from left and right. You know, you may have missed it. But from me sitting in the Waterboyz seat, you know what I'm saying? It was wide open, man.
Well, you know, hey, man, it's going to happen. Now, the funny thing to me is this, and I won't take this second to talk about it, but I'm going to touch on something. Remind me to come back to what I said is funny when it comes to Michael Penix. But we come in the game last night. everybody and their mama and their grandmama and your cousin and your mama too, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had been talking about Bijan. So we know
that was killing me, bro.
We know anybody who plays the Atlanta Falcons, they gonna come into it like, hey, number 7 not finna beat me. Number 7 is not going to beat us. They were keying in on Bijan. We need other players to make plays. Hey. Mooney made some plays. Pitts made some plays.
Hey, he got targeted 9 times, made 7 catches the last time I looked. Like, why we didn't keep going to him on the 4th down when we didn't kick the field goal? Why we just like he tall? Can't nobody cover him.
Man, the ball hit Drake right in his abdomen.
Nah, man, like he got tipped, bro. Let me say this. It did hit him in the hand, but me playing football, like when it's time when you expecting the ball to come and you there and it's not, you know when it's coming. He saw it tipped and he reacted, then it hit him and surprised him. Because he thought when it tipped,
I get it.
But you're right. It did hit him in the abdomen. I wish he would have caught it.
I'm sure Drake feels like he should have made it.
Of course. We all would have. But I understand why he didn't make it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if he holds himself to that standard.
That was almost a pick 6 too, by the way.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, he got his hand on it.
No, he had 2 hands on it, Trey.
On that play?
Yes, man.
On that play?
Yes, man. He had 2 hands on the ball. I saw it. I was like, dang. And they say they just activated him off the practice squad or some stuff. What's his name? Lacey? Yeah, man, like that.
I gotta go back and look at that. I don't remember it being like that. I don't remember it being out because the dude dove almost in the way. Man,
he was right there, Trey. Pick 6. He ain't fall. He could have took it to the house.
I don't know. I gotta go back and watch that replay. I gotta see that. I didn't see it that way. He got 1 hand on it from what I remember. But hey, I don't remember everything. I could definitely be wrong. But I mean, either way, it hit Drake right in the abdomen. I mean, but still, I mean, 4th and 1. We tried to go with the pitch on 3rd down. We didn't get that. And I would tell you, I love Bijan and Tyler on the field together, but I'm tired of seeing Tyler blocking. I don't want to see Tyler blocking. He's not a fullback. He's not a fullback.
They did a nice 3rd down in conversion. I don't know if it was a 4th down, but they gave it to Tyler. He was in the fullback slot, and Bijan went to pitch, but they handed it off to Tyler up the middle. He got a 1st down. Remember that?
Yeah, but
I like that.
That's cool, but I don't want to see him blocking. Like, he's not a blocking fullback. I mean, we've seen it for 2 years now. He doesn't do well blocking.
Yeah, against Kansas City,
he missed the block last night on a play where Bijan was trying to go to the right. Tyler just got blown up. I'm tired of seeing Tyler Algier blocking. I don't want to see him blocking for Bijan. I just don't want to see. I know they have to show it. That way you can keep people from knowing that Tyler's going to get the ball when he lines up at fullback. So I get it. But either Tyler's going to have to improve or they're going to have to figure something out. Yeah. You know, but last night, man, like, they got our coach. Coach Morris, I know you upset, bro. I know you pissed off. But, like, you going, and I'm sure you are starting in the mirror because you know this is it. Like, Blank not going to have anything else. Like, y'all got to figure this out. 10 men on the field? Come on, my guy. 12 men on the field? Come on, my guy. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And our quarterback, he young. He going to take his lumps. And now we're all sitting back waiting to see, is he injured or not?
Yeah, I seen that. That was. I'm still worried about that. The way he fell down and he grabbed his knee and winced. And
you think he grabbed his knee? I thought because it looked like his ankle got twisted.
Nah, man, they showed it
on the play.
Nah, so I got a chance to. I watched it to the end and I watched the the post game, and they showed it in slow motion. And he grabbed his knee like that because I thought he was gonna grab his ankle. He grabbed his knee, then he went and grabbed his face mask like he was in pain, and he just got up. And then at the end of the game, when everything was over, he went into the tent with the trainer.
Well, I don't have nothing to say if it is his knee. If it's his knee, I mean,
definitely was his knee for sure.
That's the risk you take when you draft somebody who's had 2 knee injuries. You know, like I pray it's his ankle and not his knee, but we'll see. From knowing the Falcons, we won't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? Until a month from now. You know
big screen said they grabbed his knee.
Yeah. You won't hear anything from the Atlanta Falcons. And for at least a year. You know
about 2 years.
You know what I'm saying?
When the season's over.
Hey, man, this is why you pay a quarterback $100 and some million. You know what I mean? So they got a quarterback that can come in. He's not our first choice, but hey, you know, Kirk Cousins will be right in there, and we'll see what the offense does if Michael Penix is hurt. You know, so hey, from there, I don't know where to go if he is hurt. You know, I'm praying it's just ankle. He said he was all right. Let's see. I don't know if an MRI is scheduled. Have they said anything about anything like that?
I haven't heard
anything. He's just going to get more evaluation.
Yeah. I saw him interview at the end of the game from the Dirty Bird on Fox, the Dirty Bird Report. Man, he interviewed. He just talked about the game. No questions about the injury.
Oh, to Coach Morris, right?
No, they interviewed Penix. He was talking about the game last night on Dirty Bird Report.
Okay. Well, hey,
so he was there talking. He didn't express anything about it. I haven't heard anything more about it, except for the post game.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But the Atlanta Falcons dropped last night to the 49ers, 20-10. I mean, everybody was so hyped up and on a high from the Bills game. And then to take this loss, I know it feels devastating. I know it seems like somebody peed in your cereal. But, hey, man, everything is going to be okay. After 6 games, we are 3-3. Is it the best place to be? But trust me, I know a whole lot of people who thought we were going to be 0-6, thought we were going to be complete trash.
Hey, Trey, like I will say this. I feel better after the game than I did against the Panthers. I felt like we was in the game. Our defense played well. We still held a quarterback to under 200 yards who have averaged 300 yards every game he played this year. We played one of the offensive geniuses, and you couldn't stop one of the best running backs in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey. So, just like Kirby said, a lot of people lost to Alabama. A lot of people got gashed up by Christian McCaffrey. So I'm upset about the loss, but I feel good going into next week against the Dolphins and about our season. We showed we had heart. We got to hopefully Michael Penix can learn from the mistakes. That's what I like. I mean, he seemed to learn from some stuff in the past, and I'm pretty sure he's upset. He's a competitor. He has heart. I feel like he's gonna go back through the film and learn from some of those mistakes. So I'm upset because we lost to Kyle, but I'm not upset like when we lost to the Panthers or when we lost to the Bucks. I still feel positive about these Falcons. I see a lot of people ripping them and upset and this or that because they jumped on the hype train after the Bills. And I see a lot of people, we going to the Super Bowl, we doing this, we doing that. I mean, come on, man. We got to keep reality on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we showed heart. We was in the game. We had a chance to win. Our defense looked good. The only thing I'm concerned is about Diablo. They said his forearm was a forearm injury.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Definitely worried about Diablo.
So like I can tell that kind of hurt us by him not being in there. They had the big kazoo with that helmet, the concussion helmet. Captain America.
Oh, J.D. Bertrand.
J.D. Bertrand, man. He little boy. He look like a safety out there, man. He playing middle linebacker, man.
Well, he definitely not Diablo. And then we also last night, and the defense played well, even though we were missing Jalen Walker, and we also missed Billy Bowman. Neither one of them played last night.
That's true. Billy Bowman was a good key person in the run.
Yeah.
And another thing, man, like I don't feel good about our kicker when he goes out there. I don't know what it is.
That's why they went for the 4th down.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't feel good about our kicker. I want to feel good about him, but I don't. How do y'all feel? Like, hey, let's go through some comments, Trey.
Hold on, before we do that, man. You already know what time it is every single Monday, but we had a Monday
rant. The rant.
But when we come back, we'll address some comments.
Let's do the rant.
Woo! Somebody called a Red Cross, crisscross, to take my prayers to the cross. The Falcons that lost to Kyle Shanahan. We only scored 10 points. We had 10 men on the field on a 3rd down. We lost to the man that cost us the Super Bowl. Boy, you better stop. Yesterday, the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds, played the San Francisco 49ers and let Christian McCaffrey ghost ride the whip all over the field. I thought I was at a damn E40 concert. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. I'll tell you when to go, Coach Morris. Go talk to your staff and find out why we got a penalty for 12 million on the field, then turn around on a 3rd down and only had 10. I know you lying. It was all good just a week ago, so let me calm down. Because after we beat the Bills, we were swag surfing outside the stadium rapping, take me through there, take me through there. And now last night, the O-line did just that. They took us through there. They got beat up and jumped like it was 1990 after 10 p.m. in East Lake Meadows, and they didn't have an escort. Somebody called the police. Our young quarterback, he made some throws, but that intentional grounding before half, boy, that was a killer. And last but not least, our defense, I'm going to give them some shouts out because at the end of the day, they played a good game. They just got put in some bad positions. Look, we ain't going to trip over this game too much. After 6 games, we 3-3. Some of y'all said we were going to be 0-6. So we're going to take this into Miami next week. We're going to go ahead and get this win against the Dolphins and get ready for 2 tough road games. You already know the saying. Go Falcons, a.k.a. the Blood Pressure Birds.
Man.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah, man. The Blood Pressure Birds.
Hey, man.
And everything I said It's the same stuff I've been saying now. Same stuff you've been saying, man.
Hey, I'm concerned about the Dolphins, man. You can't look past them. We got to play.
I ain't looking past it.
It's here, ain't it? It's in Atlanta.
Yeah, I ain't looking past it.
Okay, all right. You talking about the next 2 games?
Yeah, I said we're gonna go ahead and get this win. Meaning we're gonna go before every game. I say we're gonna go into the next game and get this win.
You know what?
I throw it out there that we're gonna get this win.
I think I know why we lost.
Okay,
It's your fault.
okay. I would love to hear this. Please explain how it's my fault.
Why we didn't have a barbershop predictions this week?
Because I'm the only one who's finding the barbershops and I need help.
Hey, listen, if you're a barbershop out of here and you want us to come to your barbershop and do the barbershop predictions, man, nice segue, Trey. Hit us up in the DM and let Trey come and do the barbershop predictions, man. Get some good promo on your barbershop, man. We got over like 7 million reach, man. Monthly, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who we need. Well, after we get off, man, Swat's put me up on game who we need to holler at, man. It's actually somebody who's a good friend of you and Aaron's and is a good friend to the show, man. So the person we need to holler at to get that done.
Who is that?
I say it when we off there, man.
You gonna forget?
I'm not gonna forget.
Okay.
I literally had a whole conversation about this on Saturday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll see. I'll forget everything.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, something going on.
Yeah, hey, man, please don't speak that on yourself. That's ridiculous, man. You need to take that
I'll
back.
take it back, Lord. Please heal my mind. Let me stop forgetting stuff.
Man, go ahead, man. Let's read some comments, man. Oh yeah, I can actually see what's going on. We don't have a big camera in the way like we did. The coach's corner said coaching and a young QB. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. That's one of the reasons.
Coaching and a young QB, man. I agree with you 100%. Coaching, the defensive line looks soft.
Yes, big screen 33. They did.
Man, you know what we missed also? You know who now he wouldn't help up the middle, but he definitely helped on the edges. You know, Jalen Walker has been one of our best run stoppers and setting the edge.
Yeah, Jalen Walker, man, and Bowman, man, the 2 rookies, man.
Well, I don't know if Bowman been helping out in the run game, but I'm just talking about the run game.
Putting some wood down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa,
what's up.
Pittman.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Kyle Jeter, Zach gotta go.
Yeah.
Man, Kyle Jeter, man, like you see some. You see some glimpses with Zach, but I mean, hey, if you're handing off to one of the best running backs in the league, I mean, that's gonna make your offensive numbers look great.
Man, imagine what Kyle Shanahan could do with these players.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Wallace Smith, what's good, fam? I have to disagree with it being on the coaching for the kicker missing the field goal, and they have to be on the player. What you think about that comment?
Well, I mean, the kicker didn't miss a field goal, but I guess he's saying them being worried about the player missing field goals. I mean, it's both. I mean, if we talking about them having to worry about the kicker missing the field goal, it's both. You got a kicker who missed field goals, then you got a coaching staff who hasn't found a kicker who you can put out there and not miss field goals.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm coaching. Look at me. This is why I'm coaching. You got to think about this: the play calling, the play call on that 4th down. Out to Drake London. I mean, you're putting a lot of pressure on that throw. That's a hard throw to make, in which Penix can make it. But, I mean, you saw a throw earlier in the game where you had one go to Kyle. Kyle did a slant right there. And then go ahead.
No, it was kind of right here, right? So it's Drake running kind of right here, which that's fine. But what if it was more right here? You think the guy would have got his hand on it?
Oh, he would have been in the end zone.
No. Think about it. If he got his hands on it with the ball coming right here, if it would have been more over here.
Oh, Drake probably would have caught it.
Okay, so is that on the coach or is that on the throw?
I mean, it's on the play call. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to make that perfect throw. That's a hard throw to make.
I mean, hey man, you're number one. You're a top 10 pick to make that throw.
Hey man, it's a critical 4th down. You got to call it easier play.
I mean, what's easier than a little five route?
A slant on the inside is safer to me. On an out, that's a hard throw to make. It can be easily picked. He saw it. You saw him do it on the left side when he tried to do it behind and pick 6.
I don't know, man. I think that's an easier play than a slant. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay. I think a quick little 5-yard out is easier than a slant.
I don't know, Trey. I disagree.
Okay.
I'm just gonna disagree on that one.
That's cool.
All right. What's the next comment? Yep. Big screen 33. No creative plays. I agree. Hey, they did have one creative play. I say the one where they faked the screen. And then they threw it over the top to Kyle Pitts. That was a good pickup right there. I like that play. Ron Rodgers, I blame the coach, and I can't even listen to Raheem anymore. I think everybody coming away feeling the same. Thanks a lot of heat on Coach Morris. Hunter Bennett, if Mike makes that 4th down throw, we could have won the game.
See, he feel like Penix could have made a better throw.
I mean, yeah. That's why I say a better play. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's on the player. This man been doing this since high school. Like, why did the coach got to baby him? Like, what's an easier throw?
Close inside one or
that was 5 yards, 5 or 10 yards. That's super easy.
The throw, he didn't make the throw, Trey.
Who's to say he would have made the slant throw?
He been making them all night.
What slant?
To Kyle Pitts.
Hold on.
In the beginning.
What slant you talking about?
Kyle Pitts was on a midget. He went to the right, hit him right there, burned him.
And he been making the throws to the sideline all game, all year, all his career.
And then it was a it was one where they threw it to Kyle, and it was a penalty right before. That was like a little mini slant right there, but the penalty negated it. But
you just like slants, and so you trying to.
I do like slants.
What you want to see?
I do, and I like that the fact I've been seeing them more from the Falcons.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just say that. Say you believe in the slant play.
I believe in the slant play,
but that wasn't a bad play. If that throw was a little more,
Trey.
If that throw was a little more
Trey,
to the left.
If you're a quarterback, which you played in the backyard, all right, a slant is going to be much closer to throw than a 20, 15-yard.
He wasn't 20 or 15 yards down the field.
You're not listening.
But you say I'm not listening.
It was a 5 yard. It would have been a 5 yard play, but the throw was about 15, 20 yards when it could have been 5 yards. That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
the ball's longer in the air because it's further.
Let's stop. Let's just stop it.
All right.
let's
big screen 33 interior defense is weak every game.
Yeah, we need a space eater. You know
hey man, you know I thought about
we need a big space eater.
The big guy from Florida, man. Why would you get him, man?
I mean,
he been cut. Hey, just put him out there. Hey man, just sit down when the ball is hyped.
Okay. I mean, I
400 pounds, Trey.
I think he's back on the practice squad with the Bucks.
Well, you can sign him. You can sign somebody off the practice squad.
Okay.
They need to sign him. Put his ass out there. Sit down, boy. What they gonna do? They can't move him. You can't move 400 pounds.
If that was true, he would have never made it just to the practice squad. He would have been on the roster.
But I think he didn't get one play in preseason because it was eating. They gave him incentive to lose weight and he didn't.
Okay, well there it is then. Why are we even talking about him? Let's go to the next one.
Go ahead.
Right.
Hunter Bennett, he had Drake put it higher and outside. It's a catch.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying the same thing. It was a harder throw to make.
How is it hard? Man, how is it harder?
Man, from throwing a slant that could be 5 to 10 yards to an out that's like 15 to 20 yard throw.
Dog, let me tell you, you all off base on this.
I'm not. Let's go out on the field. And
you all
I'm telling you, it's going to be easier to throw it on the inside than on the outside.
You all off base on
all right, we can tell you never played football. Let's go.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Wanda Maria South Watson, 2 steps forward and 12 steps back.
Jeez, not that many steps back.
Hey, Wanda, I think that's the story of the history of the Atlanta Falcons.
Not 12. Shout out to Wanda. I love it when the ladies come through.
Thank you, Wanda. I got to give a shout out, man. I have to give a shout out to Keisha. Keisha, I'm shouting you out. I didn't forget. Thank you. If y'all don't know who Keisha is, Keisha's one of the drivers at Georgia Tech, man. She's out there working, hustling. And she drove me all the way to the stadium from the orange lot. Shout out to you, Keisha. Pow. I didn't forget.
Good job.
Thank you.
Took you 3 weeks.
I know.
If Wanda wouldn't have left that comment, if I wouldn't have said the latest,
I would have forgot
again.
I told you I'd be forgetting.
Man, that's terrible, man. But Zach with that vanilla play calling as well. Oh,
Thank you. What's that? Dimitri Sean Lewis. Thank you, man. I can't mess up. I just murked your name, bro.
D. Lewis.
There we go. Man, that is like you said, imagine Kyle Shanahan with this offense calling plays.
Imagine Andy Reid with this offense. Imagine Andy Reid. Imagine Kyle Shanahan.
Sean McVay.
Imagine
the Minnesota coach.
The Minnesota coach.
Miami Dolphins coach.
I mean, he got a lot of heat on him right now.
But I'm saying, would you want him to come as our offensive coordinator?
What about Matt LaFleur? Matt LaFleur
for Green Bay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Problem solved.
Can we sign up for free agency?
Oh, my God.
On to the next one.
Peanuts cost us points more than once in the game last night.
I can tell Hunter, but he is making Penix be accountable.
I mean, look, I'm expecting Penix. I was upset at Penix for the decision making he did.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when I said coaching, the coaching put him in their positions, but he got to learn. But hey, I will say this: it's a learning opportunity. Now, if you don't learn from these mistakes,
he will, man.
Yeah,
Penny's gonna
thank
be
you.
all right.
All right, cool.
Penny's gonna be all right. But you know, Hunter is calling it out the way he sees it.
I mean, and then looking at the schedule, like if you would have saw this game in the schedule, you would have thought we probably would have lost this game at San Francisco against Kyle Shanahan. So I mean, hey,
I pretty much did.
And the fact that we had a chance to pull it off and win, our defense played their hearts out, man.
Yeah, we got a defense. Mm-hmm.
Lewis says that's true about the space filler in the middle of the D line.
Yep, we definitely need that.
Yes. Elijah Wilkins is a terrorist. Tattoo turn. Please explain that.
Oh man, I can't even touch that one, man. Good God. Come on, Elijah Wilkinson, man. Defend yourself, man. Get up, Craig. Get up and fight.
Wallace Smith, if it was there, he said it was there. Offensive line opened up the holes for MCM to run up the middle, and once again, we're just too small up the middle.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, we could talk about it ad nauseum. I mean, Wallace is right. I mean, we don't have the space either to take up that space. We have not. Look, the players are good, but we're gonna have to figure that out because the teams have seen that we're susceptible to runs up the middle. So I expect every team to come in from now to run up the middle. We're fast sideline to sideline. I expect that to be the game plan until we prove that they can't do it.
Hey, you know one thing that like Kyle called a hell of a game because he kept his quarterback from having from not being able to throw. Just imagine if he had to throw, we would have been on his ass. Like the Falcons look good out there rushing the quarterback, and like I kept saying, when they gonna get him in 3rd and long? And then when we get him in 3rd and long, like Harrison made a play. Harrison made a play, tackled McCaffrey for a loss. 3rd and 12, 3rd and 14, whatever it was. We got 10 men on the field. Raheem, you better stop. What the hell?
Man, it is what it is. Man.
He took responsibility for that. He's like, yep, you're right.
And what else was he gonna say?
Like, yep, it was my fault. It's always your fault, Morris, when it comes to these dumbass plays. Dumbass decisions, man. How you do that? And they had 12. He said, hey, man, we're going to make up by subtraction.
Hey, man, this guy here, man. What else we got over there, Mario? J.D. Bertrand can't tackle. That's from the coach's corner.
He can tackle, man, except he just little. He just get ran over, man. It's like playing with your sons, man.
He young. I mean, he young too, man. And of course, man, Diablo, he's turned out to be a really good player. Man.
Yes.
But we'll see if this is an opportunity for Troy Anderson to try to make his way back in the lineup.
When is he coming back?
I don't know. But if Diablo is out an extended period of time, we're out 2-3 weeks, let's see if Troy Anderson can make his way back. I don't have any faith.
I called. I know he was eligible to come off the IR after the bye. I called our friend D. Orlando Ledbetter, and he said they moved him onto like the injured list or what have you. But he was on the what's it called, the injured reserve, where you have to be off for 4 weeks. So I think he's week to week now.
Okay.
So
well, we'll see.
Yeah.
What we got, Mario? The running game was weak and the play calling was suspect. Yeah, I would have loved to see the running game get going more, but like we talked about, they were
gearing up. They're all in the box, man.
They were not going to let Bajan beat us. I don't think Tyler got enough opportunities himself. I know you specifically wanted to see them do something different than just run the ball every time Tyler's on the field. This time they decided to hardly even run the ball when Tyler was on the field. You know what I mean? they decided to say, you know what, Tyler? You're going to be on the field, and you're going to be our decoy. Tyler Algier had 14 carries. We ran the ball 16 times. Christian McCaffrey had 24 carries by himself. Brian Robinson Jr. had 9 carries. Man, that's 33. 33 carries but for the 2 running backs. And we had 18. We had 18 carries for our 2 running backs. So let's go to the next one, Mario. Yep, Wilkerson got exposed. What else we got? Huff was putting in that work on our right guard, man. He's putting that work on that right tackle. Yeah, 100%, man. Let's go to a couple more, and then we're going to Real Vision says play calling is ASS. Is what it is. Then Ron Rodgers, I hate the slow little passes out in the flats that pick up nothing. Yeah, man, I don't know if we trying to dump the ball off or what in the world be going on. I think they did too many screens, if you ask me. They caught Pitts on one screen. That I was like, man, what was that?
I saw it to
but,
the left.
But get what? The defense get paid too. The defense coordinator is actually a good defensive coordinator. I mean, he might have.
He was the head coach of the Jets last year, and our defensive coordinator was the head coach of the Jets last year as well.
Yeah, but he sometimes when coaches go somewhere and fail as a head coach, we forget what they did as coordinators. And that man was a good coordinator. You know what I mean? Like, he was a good coordinator, and they were hurt up. We wish they could have played better, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. Yep. So the Atlanta Falcons, man, they dropped it last night. We lost 20-10, man. I'm trying to tell you. So coming into the game for next week, it's all good, Mario. You can open it on up. It's all good. We ain't tripping. Coming into next week, right? We could potentially be without Diablo. We could potentially still be without Jalen Walker. We could potentially still be without Bowman, and we could potentially be without Michael Penix. So that we could go into this Miami game being without 4 players.
Well, I will say this, like, Kirk Cousins has experience. Don't be surprised if the offense moves better because of his experience. Doesn't mean that he's better than Penix. He just has the experience, and the offense may be a little smoother because he may make better decisions. I think Penix is making really good progress. He's learning. I think he's going to learn from this game. Hopefully he's not injured. Hopefully we don't have to go that, because if Kirk Cousins comes and do what we expect him to do, you know how these fans are going to be. They're going to turn against Penix.
They already turned. Some of them already turned against him, man. And that's what I was going to talk about earlier, man. Good way to segue and bring me back today. Man, all y'all got to stop, man. Y'all so up and down, boy. Man, y'all like the stock market. One minute you high, next minute you low. Like, you can't be a fan on Tuesday and then say F the Ninja on Wednesday. Like, come on, dog. We can't even get through a full week without them saying Penix is trash. Next thing you know, Penix is God. Well, which one is he? Is he the God of trash? I don't know which one you trying to say he is. Like, y'all just keep coming. Now, I've gotten text messages. I've gotten phone calls from friends of mine. Man, Penix ain't it. Dog, you were just telling me I see what you see in Penix the other week. Make up your mind which one is it. Let him be a young QB and get through it. We see he has the talent. I could see if you felt like, man, he don't have the talent, but he has the talent. You got to make a decision, man. And I know you've been through a lot of heartbreak. I've been through it too. As an Atlanta Falcons fan. But come on, dog. Like, the game wasn't even over yet before my phone started going off. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, bro. Penix ain't it. Okay, I just got hit up by these same people last week talking about what great of a game he played. Like, make up your mind, man. Make up your mind. Which one is he? Is he trash? Is he okay? I mean, come on, dog. Like, you can't just switch like that. It can't just switch from game to game. It just can't.
I mean, like, what we saw last night is our offensive line, the blitz. He didn't have time to make many decisions. He has to learn. He didn't hit his hot routes, and he made a bad decision on the last play of the half. Where the 10-second runoff. Yeah. I mean, you think he's not gonna learn from that? I know he feels bad about that. I would, but like, the one thing we have a poised young quarterback that can handle the pressure. He made some mistakes, but he fumbled the ball on the thing. I think he has a problem holding on to the ball too long instead of getting rid of it. And he's gonna learn from that. He see.
Yeah, he trying to make the big play. He trying to, and they don't have time. Look, Penix, man, do this for me, man. Take one of them do-rags, man, and wrap that thing around your knee like you been bit by a snake or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
And get on out there on the field. I believe in you, man. Do-rag on the skull, do-rag on the knee. We going to make it happen, man.
Yeah, he going to be all right. Like, I just pray that he's not injured. He can play next week. If that's the case, we're going to be all right. I mean, but I ain't going to lie. When Kirk Cousins come in, he gonna move that offense. Because he's just been in the league for a lot of years, and he know what to do. And he's had 2 years off of that Achilles, so he'll be able to probably move a lot better.
Boy, let me tell you, he was ready.
Boy,
Kirk came running down that line. Boy, Kirk was ready. Boy, Kirk was full sprint.
Kirk was ready, huh?
Boy, I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong with that Achilles anymore. That man had a full sprint with his head on. Hey, what y'all need me to do?
Hey, Trey.
Somebody said Kirk. Somebody called Kirk.
Trey, hold on. So what was Kirk thinking?
Man, that man was thinking, finally. I've been waiting for them. I've been waiting for them to beam me up. You know what I'm saying?
Me up,
and if you ain't old enough to get that Kirk reference for beam me up, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Kirk said, beam me up to the starting lineup. Mike, I like you, my guy, but it's time to take them do-rags and shine your helmet up on the bench. I am in. Kirk Cousins is back. Welcome to the family reunion. Your favorite cousin is back with the mac and cheese. Kirk was ready, man. That boy Kirk was ready, man. Hey, but guess what? If Kirk has to play, I feel like Kirk will play well. Also, I do. You know what I mean? Like I feel last year, the injuries is what kept him from being I mean, at one point he wasn't even an average quarterback. Near the end of the year when he was injured, he was below average. But I think this will get him to be close back where he was. Now, he's not gonna be able to move out the pocket. That O-line gonna be even more suspect because he's not gonna be able to move whatsoever out the pocket. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna really have to worry about that for Kirk Cousins. But do I think he'll make some quicker reads? He probably will. Let's just hope that Penix is not hurt for the long run. Like, I don't want to see him hurt for the long run. And if he is to a point where they have to be a little careful for him, I'm not mad if the coaches go ahead and do it because we're trying to protect our investment for the future.
I like that. Hey, man, shouts out to our sponsors, man. Shouts out to Danny Nagel Law Firm, man. If you ever get in an accident, man, hit Danny Nagel up.
Clayco till I die.
Yes, man. Shout out to the Blue Flame. They got some of the best food in the city and some of the best shoe models, man. Shout out to them, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Hungry AF, man. Shout out to Chris, man. He just had a baby, man.
Man, shout out to you, Chris. Congratulations on the new seed being brought into the world. It's nothing better, man, than these children coming into the world. That's awesome. And Hungry AF, boy, they got some of the best food around.
Hey, and if y'all didn't know, man, we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, man. If you listen to audio, man, go to Apple Podcasts, go to Spotify, man, and follow your boys. It helps us out, man. Leave comments. And also, man, just if you're ever on our pages, like, share, leave comments. It helps us out, man. It's called Free Digital Currency. Bam.
Yep, there it is, right there up on the screen. There it is up on the screen. Make sure y'all take that information down, man. That's where you can follow us, man. That's where you can check us out. Couple different places, man. You know what I want to talk about now? You know what I want to talk about now?
What?
I think it's time to talk about Buddy.
Buddy of the week?
I think it's time to talk about Buddy. But
I don't even know who Buddy of the week is this week, bro. This is going to be good.
Well, you don't have it? Go ahead. You talk, Mario.
I got you. Yeah. We were trying to get it loaded. So it's queued, but we'd have to reset everything to get it on.
Man, so we ain't got to queue nothing. I just talk about it, man. So look, Buddy. But this week it's not a Buddy. It's Buddy and them.
Buddy and them of the week?
Buddy and them. So let me tell you.
Like that.
If y'all ain't heard, man, let me make sure we keep the camera on me. Let me get where I can control my camera if need be. Let me tell y'all something. This week's Buddy of the Week goes to UMass. That is right. It goes to UMass. Let me tell you about these guys, man. Shout out to UMass. Shout out to all y'all. They played Buffalo, right? UMass. I want to say, what were they, 0-6 at the time, Mario? UMass was 0-6 when they came into this game with Buffalo. UMass and Buffalo had a very tight game, man. It was real close. And in the end of the game, with 50 seconds left, Buffalo throws an interception to UMass. UMass, the guy catches the interception. He runs to the sideline. They all jump up on the bench. They wave into the crowd. Bye. Team is waving. The guy who got the interception is waving. They telling Buffalo, game is over. We'll holler at y'all. It's done. I got the interception to win the game. But guess what they forgot? You got to wait till it's 0 seconds on the clock. Buffalo had 3 timeouts. And with the ball, guess what UMass did with it? They got a 15-yard penalty on first down. Didn't do anything on the next first, second, and third down, and they had to punt. And guess what Buffalo did when they got the ball back? They went down and scored on UMass and then got a 2-point conversion and walked off with the win. After all that waving by up on the bench and all that trash talking, they got sent home 0-7. So let me tell you something, man. Don't celebrate till the job is actually done. They don't hand out cigars in the fourth quarter, my guy. They hand them out when the clock strikes 0. Next time, stop celebrating. Make sure your team is motivated and mentally where they need to be so y'all can burn those 3 timeouts that Buffalo had and y'all can walk home with the win. Think how embarrassing it is from now on for the rest of time. This man is up on the bench doing the wave like this man just won a pageant.
Like a beauty pageant.
This man was waving
Trey, please stop doing that.
Like they just stopped doing what?
Stop doing that.
What's wrong with that? I'm just saying that's how the man was waving.
Oh, man,
what's wrong with that, man?
Keep going.
Why you asking me to stop doing that, man?
It didn't look good.
Hey, man, listen, man. You might not be comfortable in who you are, but I'm comfortable in who I am.
Hey, look.
So let me tell
Let
me tell y'all something, man. This man was waving to the crowd. Next time, don't give the crowd the such and such wave that B-Rich don't like. Give them a real deal wave. Give them a real deal wave when the game is over and you have the win. Shout out to Buffalo for bouncing back. Hey, man, the Buffalo Bills couldn't do it, but the Buffalo college team got the win and made UMass look like a mass full of foolishness at the end of the day. You guys are the buddies of the week.
Hey, Trey, can I do one? I we ain't never did 2 buddy of the week. I got one.
Okay. I have to hear this.
Man, I got to give buddy of the week to the New York Giants, man. Buddy them. They were up 30-something points in the fourth quarter, man.
19.
No, man. Denver, whatever.
19.
They was up. Denver scored 33 points in the fourth quarter, man, to win the game. It took 33 points for them to win by 1 point in the fourth quarter. How in the heck did you do that?
Same way you give up a 28-3 lead.
Whew. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
Who are we to talk?
Hey, but you know what, though?
Who are we to talk?
You know what the Giants can do, though? They got something to look forward to. Jackson Dart, he played an excellent game.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they may lose.
And Scatterbo.
And Scatterbo. You're right. Even though they have a bad record, I would love to watch them every year. They got an exciting future.
Man, and they don't even have Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors got hurt early in the year.
They got their big 3 right there.
Yeah, like he raw. And so look, they gonna definitely promote it. They gonna try to build. But let me tell you something. Like the New York Giants, they had a quarterback who everybody trashed, and right now that man is the quarterback of a team that's sitting at 6-1.
Oh,
that man is the quarterback.
Hey, I like his name.
That man is the starting quarterback of a team that's sitting at 6-1.
I like his nickname now.
What was it?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Hey, man.
That is dope. And we got to play them in Germany.
Yep. So
we talking about the coach, man. Daniel Jones, man.
Yeah. So shout out to old Daniel Jones. Shout out to this guy. I mean, you gotta love it when a player goes to a situation where they're able to thrive. Now, I don't think he's in a position to where he has to go out and win the game because we already see we know what Jonathan Taylor brings to the table.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's a straight up beast, and he's definitely having another one of those years. So, but Daniel Jones, man, he went from New York. Everybody kicked him to the side. You know what I'm saying? They put all their Timbs on and kicked him right in the butt. Kicked him right on up out of there, sent him on to Indy. You know what I'm saying? With Timberland prints in the back of his jeans. And now,
that's not cool.
And now this man is out there in Indiana balling.
Really is.
Man is out there in Indiana balling.
So you know what that makes me think of? Yesterday in our chat, man, we had a discussion, man. And kind of like, I disagreed with Super Mario.
About what?
He was saying it's a difference between coaching and development of a quarterback. Now,
because it is. But go ahead. Continue.
Let me talk. All right, now, there's true. You can go through schemes and it fits a quarterback. But at the end of the day, if you're a great coach, you're developing your quarterback because you're teaching them what to do. All right, development and coaching to me is basically the damn near same thing. But Mario wants to say, oh, coaching is just schemes and this and play calling. All right, okay, cool. Daniel Jones has developed into a great quarterback. As you can see.
Hold on, what?
What'd I say?
So
a good quarterback. I got you. You're right.
Hey,
He's
it
developing.
threw me off.
Okay, all right. He's developed.
I was in the multiverse.
Hey man, I just got. You saw the multiverse on Xfinity?
You went to the multiverse?
Yes.
You met yourself?
No.
What were you like there?
It was the multiverse on Xfinity, and you can watch 4 games at once.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
It wasn't.
They call it the multiverse.
It wasn't on the.
They call it the multiverse.
I think so.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about the Marvel. I ain't talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Xfinity.
Okay.
See, your boy, you thought it went over my head.
I just wanted to make sure you knew what the what a multiverse was.
Yeah, I don't have the rings, the diamonds for the rings, with the glove.
Nah, that's not what I'm talking about.
What you talking about?
So they call the multiverse like parallel universes. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I know when Spider-Man.
Look, we don't have to stay on that, man. Go ahead,
But
man.
don't be saying
Daniel
I don't know.
Jones is great in the multiverse. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback in the multiverse.
That's what you say.
You know, I'm just
Okay, man. What my point is this: you always try to throw me off when I have a point. Stop. All right, so look, man. I'm talking to Mario. Y'all about to team up on me. I see it.
Go ahead.
I see it.
Talk to Mario.
All right,
Mario's
so
over there.
I'm looking at him. I got to look at the crowd, man.
Okay.
It's not a difference between developing a quarterback and coaching a quarterback, in my opinion. Now, what you got to say, Mario?
Hold on. Before Mario starts, I got one question. Do you feel like the Falcons coaches coach, or do you feel like they coach and develop players well?
I don't feel like
It's
that's a
simple
great question.
Yes or no? And if you answer the question a certain way, you've already lost the argument.
I already lost it anyway. Just thinking about it.
I want to say, yeah, we develop our players because some of our players do develop. But I don't think we have the best as far as quarterback to develop a quarterback.
Way to tightrope. Go ahead, Mario. I ain't mad at you. Way to tightrope that thing, man. I ain't mad at you.
All right, so something that B. Rich left out is all this was sparked because we were talking about Justin Fields, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to Justin Fields, I made the point that Justin Fields truly needs to be developed as a quarterback. He doesn't need to be coached. And what I'm saying is his mechanics are terrible. His footwork is always bad. He always looks lost. That's beyond scheme and system. That's an internal thing. That's like he don't know what to do as a quarterback. He always looks lost at quarterback.
All right, that's not true. You're not always looks lost. Always is
No,
always.
so
That's saying every time.
Okay, no, that's cool. No, how you
Let
doing?
him
Let him talk. Right. So, right. So, the point that I was making, right? At some point, granted, he has not been in the best systems, but if he was further along in his actual development in the fundamentals of playing quarterback, regardless of system, he would not look as lost as he always does. To a point where it's really a question if he can really play quarterback at this level.
Okay,
And
now.
that's the honest question for Justin Fields at this point.
All right, so now let me go and say this. First off, Justin Fields was drafted in quarterback purgatory by the Chicago Bears. All right, see what I'm saying? Just forgetting. All right, Chicago Bears have not drafted a great quarterback and has developed them till Caleb. Caleb's kind of getting there. But every quarterback they've gotten don't pan out for some reason. Okay. So Justin Fields has been in a different system each year that he's been in the league. That can't, man, that affects a quarterback. His confidence, they didn't build his confidence right. He's out there confused. Like, he can make the plays. He can do. He has the physical gifts. He can throw the ball. He can run with the ball, with the mechanics and this or that. That can be worked on. That's something that can be easily worked on if somebody just get with him and just, that his team around him. Hey, man, put your finger down, man. I'm not done with my point. What you trying to say?
That's why you raise your hand, though.
Okay, what's up? Good.
After you get through, I gotta have
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Come on to the mic, Doug. Come on to the mic.
You can repeat it. Go ahead. Keep going with your
All right, so to me, Justin Fields hasn't had a fair shot in the NFL. He needs time to develop, and he needs time to be coached properly.
So at what point is Justin Fields going to take the responsibility and do that on the offseason?
So Doug made the point that I was going to get to.
I agree with you 100%.
Wait. Be rich. Audience has to hear what Doug said. So speaking for Doug, at what point does Justin Fields take the personal accountability and do those things for himself on the offseason? Which, before you start, I'm going to hit you with this, right? That's where development comes in. And that's the point that I'm making. Because
and it's also coaching.
No.
That's also coaching. What you talking about? Bro, you
So,
can't separate coaching and development. That's one thing, bro. You're talking about a coaching comes with the scheme and this or that.
No,
bro, he had a chance to pick where he wanted to go
right.
to the scheme. He's picked New York Jets, man. New York is a very tough place to play in.
It is.
AKA Aaron Rodgers. He played for the same Jets and didn't do well. He had to go to Pittsburgh. He's actually having a decent year in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
so why would you pick
it's not the same
as a
Jets.
young quarterback to go into the media mecca where they're going to criticize you to the fullest amount and expect to play well? I think Justin Fields should go to a team to where he can sit down for a year and learn. Somewhere like a Kyle Shanahan, somewhere like a Minnesota.
Maybe they don't want him.
Somewhere like a
Thank you, Trey.
somewhere like a Kansas City.
Thank you, Trey.
And maybe they don't want him. You got a point. But if I was his agent, I would try to get him there to learn, or in the offseason, get with whoever the quarterback guru and learn. Hey, maybe it's him too.
That's it.
Okay, but I'm saying he has the physical ability to succeed.
I think every
And you know what? You hate black quarterbacks.
Sure. Every quarterback drafted,
Wow, Doug.
every quarterback drafted, right, has the ability to
They
throw
got some
the ball.
Okay, but why aren't you giving him the same leniency as you give Desmond Ritter?
We have.
No, you haven't.
But at a certain point, bro, you right. You picked the team that you wanted to go to.
Okay.
You should have came prepared.
I agree.
You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity, Quincy Avery. If you're watching, bro, we would love to have you come on the show. You know, the Atlanta-based QB quarterback guru, like the Morehouse alum, brother. We would love to have you on the show to strengthen my point, because I'm pretty much speaking the gospel of which you were spoken. Because you're gonna come on here and tell B Rich the exact same thing.
Oh, he just left a comment or something?
No. I'm just throwing it out there in the universe. I'm manifesting, Trey. I'm
Okay,
manifesting.
all right then.
I'm trying
cool.
to see if we can get Quincy Avery to come on and educate the good brother on what I'm talking about.
Oh man, yeah. So,
Super Mario.
you
Y'all give it up.
So you still hanging on to this Justin Fields thing? I moved on.
I mean, he don't play for us. I don't give a frick
Yeah, and
about
that's why I
Justin
moved
Fields. But
on.
all I'm saying is this.
That's why I
Justin
moved
Fields has the talent to make it. He has to put it in his head, and he has to want to make it.
I remember being at a Falcons game and watching. You know how they used to bring out. I haven't seen them do it in this year yet, but they used to bring out student athlete, right? And they let the student athlete run on the field. Sometimes they let them hold the flag and run on the field, and they introduce who it is. I remember being in the stands with my son, and Justin Fields ran out while he was still in high school, and I remember saying, "Oh man, that's the kid that they talking about coming to Georgia. Like that's gonna be our quarterback." So I think I had I know I had an emotional attachment.
And
To
I got
Justin
attachment.
Fields. Seeing he was young, they say he was going to Georgia. I started following everything he was doing. I started watching him on that Netflix show. You know, he was on the show. Him and then Jake Fromm was on the show there. The show that was on Netflix. So I started following them, and I got an attachment. You know what I'm saying?
And I think I got attachment to Justin Fields as well.
I got an attachment to him. Like he was younger, you know what I'm saying, than Fromm, but I was just watching his story. And then when he finally came out and he was behind Fromm, I'm like, man, get him, man. I probably was unfair toward Jake Fromm and everything, all because of my emotional attachment to someone I don't even know. And I've held on to it for a while. Okay, man, it's not Justin. So I can't tell you it is or it isn't. What I can tell you, he's been in the league long enough now to there should be some signs. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody say, hey, man, if I hit the lottery, I ain't gonna let you know, but there will be signs. So
You know what?
Justin Fields is gonna be a great quarterback.
I saw
we
signs
might not
in
have seen
Pittsburgh.
it yet,
I saw signs
but there
in
should be
Pittsburgh.
signs.
I saw signs against Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh when he was there. And to your point, born '88, you say Justin Fields was in Pittsburgh before the Jets. I was talking about that Aaron Rodgers went from the Jets to Pittsburgh. I did know that Justin Fields played for Pittsburgh last year. So just to answer his comment, but he showed some signs against the Falcons. He showed some signs. His first game of the year, he hit Pinkins on that long pass, helped beat us. He won some game. He won some games for Pittsburgh. So I mean, hey man, he got some things to work on, but he has signs to show that he can win.
Well, this is my thing. To me, just me. For me, seeing signs on if a quarterback is good, I need to see like a stretch. I need to see a stretch to be like. The reason I feel kind of bullish on what I think Penix could do, because I saw him at the end of last year be put in more than one position where he had to go get us a touchdown, and he went and got us a touchdown. He in the offense. I'm not gonna make it like it's just
I know
him,
what you're saying.
but he helped lead, and so that like I saw it more than once. We haven't seen it enough from, in my opinion.
You're right.
From
And
just-
you got to look at it like this. Like if you don't know something fully, man, you can't operate. Like if you know what you're talking about and know what you're doing, you're gonna be able to move. He's been in a different system every year since he's been in the NFL.
I give you that.
And that right there is very, very hard
give you that.
to pick up on the terminology. Some of the terminology is very wordy. So I mean, he can't even remember the words to say.
I give you that.
So all I'm
I
saying
give you
is,
that.
if he
You're
just
right.
had a chance to just learn it and know it, then he could just go out there and just not think and just play. You would see a better Justin Fields. You saw it at Ohio State. That is every player, but I'm just talking about the fact that he, as a quarterback, has gone through that every year. He hadn't had a chance to just sit and learn. That's all.
But what part are we not being told where Justin
I mean, you keep saying that. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. All I'm saying is that give him a fair shot. He needs time to learn the system. And I don't know if he's putting the work in or not. I'm just looking at the circumstances of year by year of where he's going. I don't know internally what he's doing. Hopefully he's putting in the work. You assume that he's a pro, he's making millions of dollars, that he's doing it. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to see. Man, we coming right up here near the end. We got to get ready for something else that's coming. Falcons dropped the game to the 49ers, 20-10. Some great things just going around the city, and we don't have to just be real, you know what I'm saying, detailed about everything. But it was some other teams that played in the city. Georgia Tech, they went ahead and pulled the game out against Duke, and Georgia Tech has moved to number 7.
Number 7.
To number 7.
Where the Bulldog, where we at?
I don't know. I hadn't even checked.
Number 5.
I hadn't even checked.
Number 5, Doug just said.
Yeah, well, you know, shout out to Kirby and them. They live on the edge. Them boys live on the edge.
I feel good to have 2 teams from the state in the top 10. I hope that stays like that when they play.
Georgia pulls out the game against Ole Miss.
You was worried about that game.
Boy, definitely. Man, I got a bunch of respect for Lane Kiffin. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Lane Kiffin had what it took to get it done as a head coach in the NFL, but I have respect for Lane Kiffin. You can't knock his NFL mind. I mean, the man grew up with one of the greatest defensive coaches ever as a father. You know what I mean? And the man knows offense. You know what I mean? Like Lane Kiffin, he a straight up beast, and they really played a good game. I just think once the pressure hit, man, Georgia finally started being able to make the plays. They sped up the quarterback. But I'm telling you, man, Kirby and staff, like, they got to stop showing. Look, I said it when we were with Michael Turner. Y'all got to get y'all travel plans together, whoever operating your Amazon Prime, because your game plan is not getting delivered to the stadium until the second half. It needs to show up when they show up. So whoever having to travel, they need to have that game plan strapped in. And what the DBs do now, when they lock somebody down, they do the strap in motion on the field. Boy, strap in that game plan.
They lock
it in.
Locking the seatbelt
and have it next to Kirby, because y'all not showing up until the second half. It's always something. And we're not used to seeing, not even Mark Richt's teams were like that. We're not used to seeing the Bulldogs be like that, to where they having to, like, figure it out in the second half.
Because we've been spoiled, man. We've had the best athletes in college football on the defensive side of the ball, man. And they're not able to stop like they used to. But, hey, man, give Kirby some credit. He does adjust. One of the best second half adjusters in the game of football, period.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely adjusted. The last, 10 minutes. They got it together.
They won, though. But Trey, they won.
That they did. I just said they won.
I'm just saying.
They said they
give
won.
Give them some credit.
I'm going to give them some credit for now, but guess what? I always tell my son this old saying: the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And sooner or later, that living on the edge, you get your behind pushed off. Stop living on the edge, my guy. You got to bring that game plan to the game sooner. Look
at it coming on the screen.
Against certain teams. Oh, man, listen to K-Who's. Other than that, it's all about Tech. Okay, Tech won. All right, look, we already shouted Tech.
Shout out to Georgia Tech, man. We will be on the campus this Saturday, October 25th, broadcasting live. Shout out to Georgia Tech, Kelly and her staff. We're going to be there. Homecoming. Broadcasting, be there or be square. I think it's 10 a.m. Georgia Tech campus.
Make sure y'all come out. We're going to be on Georgia Tech's campus, live show. Not only will it be recorded, you will be able to hear us talk live. Of course, it's Georgia Tech homecoming. We talking all things Georgia Tech. But if you want to meet me and B Rich, you want to meet the rest of the show, Mario, Doug, you want to meet Aaron, Pittman. You know what I mean? And the whole team. Y'all come out, man. It should be a good time. Georgia Tech, they playing Syracuse. I expect them to take care of business against Syracuse. And, man, it's going to be good, man. Shout out to Tech. Like, I can't say it enough. And before we go, I have to remind everybody, Joe Hamilton, he sat on this show in the summer, and he said it. Like that. I love when we get to talk to these football minds, and they lay it out. He said, when people ask what's the expectation for Georgia Tech, he tells them Georgia Tech should be what they always are, and that's a senior-laden team that has success. And he said, this year we're more of a senior-laden team, and I expect them to have more success than they've had in recent years. And he was 100% correct.
Hey, man. Shout out to Georgia Tech. They got to be getting some recruits from this success. Only going to get better.
Yeah, man. Hey, look. Well, on that note, hey, we about to get on up out of here, man. Unfortunately, our Atlanta Falcons dropped the game last night. Let's make sure we can get inside the bins and get this win against the Miami Dolphins. So what did we learn today? We learned that coaching failed the Atlanta Falcons. Coaching has been failing Justin Fields.
Facts.
As far as Be Rich. Coaching really shows up in the second half for the Georgia Bulldogs. Coaching is key. You see what I did there? Brent Key in the Georgia Tech.
Brent Key.
Yellow Jacket.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Coaching is the key for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket success right now. And, of course, they got the King. But you got, look, I like Haynes King. I don't know how his game. I don't know how his game translate to the NFL. But I like Haynes King. He just seems like a football player. But look, when I watch him, I promise you, dog. I see what's his name, Taysom Hill. I see Taysom Hill all over again. I just see somebody that's a football player for the Saints. I just see somebody that's a football player that plays with heart and that just goes out and make plays and that your teammates will like. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So yeah, but we about to get on up out of here. On that note, yeah, check for other shows that we have coming. We about to have one with Caleb Johnson, man, talking all things Atlanta Hawks, talking Georgia Bulldogs. We just dropped some really great episodes. One with Michael Turner last week. One with Ray Daniels.
Yes.
What else do we have coming this week? We have D from Advise.
Man, we got Sports. Backbone coming up Wednesday, man.
Backbone. We got Backbone from Dungeon Families.
Denise is coming from Advise Sports on Friday, man. Y'all check it out, man. We dropping episodes. We dropping content every day on YouTube.
Still bucking like 5 do 4
Trey. I didn't get the chance to go to the fish fry. Go ahead and get us out here, Trey.
Yeah, man. But look, on that note, always remember the Waterboyz Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, Be Rich, Super Mario, and Doug. The Waterboyz Show. We are out.
Kill the camera.